ladies. This is Sleazy P for the week of November 13th. But first, may I point out that this past week, on the 9th, we had The Amazing Spider-Man coming out. It's kind of an odd evening. It was a Friday night kind of thing going on. But if you want to see a good movie with your sweetie, or with somebody else's sweetie, check that movie out. It's out this weekend. We also have, for November 13th, a series of new releases starting with Brave. That's a movie for the kiddos. If you're out there making babies, remember they gonna want to see that movie. So go out and get it for them. We got Savages, which is exactly how I like my ladies. We have The Watch. We have 2 Days in New York. Dark Release. I could go someplace with that, but I ain't gonna. And then we have Queen of Versailles. I think I know something about her, and she knows something about Sleazy B. And with that, I will bid you adieu. See you next week.
Welcome to episode 123.
123.
River Bottom Bandits. Without Bandit.
No, I'm right here.
So we got some
right here.
Some hot new releases this week. Yeah. I mean, we want to go cold. Let's go coldest to hottest. So why don't we start with Savages? Yeah, I know nothing about it.
Must be called Savages because somebody rolled out of bed on the wrong side this morning.
Somebody was telling me that there's like sides of the bed. Like the majority of men sleep on. If you're looking at the bed, the left side of the bed. If you're at the foot of the bed. Me neither. I slept on the right side.
I always slept in the middle.
Savages, new Oliver Stone movie. He makes movies that I don't know if
I bet he really liked The Doors. Am I right? Am I right, bad boy?
You like The Doors. The Doors was terrible, but you liked The Doors.
Yeah, it was really terrible.
But this movie seems, from the poster that you showed me, doesn't really seem like...
Can you guys hear me? Do we have a connection?
But with an edge of trying to shock the audience because it's Oliver Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't they get mixed up in drugs or whatever, and the big Mexican drug cartel is Selma Hayek?
And John Travolta's in there somewhere.
The movie gets better all the time. Well, yeah, I mean, this movie, it's got, based on the cast alone, it'll rent.
The Savages.
Check it out.
Right.
So there's one down.
The
Watch. This movie...
What about Jonah Hill? He's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Jonah Hill, I don't know.
He's just a Seth Rogen stand-in who wrote this movie. It's,
when I heard about this movie, I thought I would watch it, but then just like the campaign.
It just, everybody said it was terrible.
So I wouldn't watch it. I wouldn't watch it either.
I'd probably pass on this one.
And like the campaign, I'll watch this one, hoping that it'll make me laugh, and it'll make me laugh,
Yeah, but how many times do you think it'll make you laugh?
10 times. But...
No buts.
And it's like Attack the Block, but without, like, really cool, scary, neon toothed monsters. Instead, it's like a pod person type thing. Like, from what I understand, it's, their neighbors have been taken over by aliens, or replaced by aliens, or something like that, and they've somehow figured it out.
Yeah, but what if instead this guy shows up, and he's got, like, tons of guns, and he's like...
It probably would have been a whole lot cooler.
Yeah, it's like, now that you know there's a movie that could be like that, why bother?
But now that I know...
Yeah.
Wait, are we connected? Are we synced up? Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
If you really want to watch a good, ragtag group taking on aliens, rent Attack the Block or Signs. But don't take my word for it. Watch The Watch. Watch The Watch. Check it out. The Watch. Check it out.
Do we have to do this every time? All right.
Yeah.
pretty sure my hands are underneath the frame.
Oh yeah, they're not. So Brave, you don't seem that excited about it.
Are you excited about it?
I'm not very excited about it. I would think only an idiot would be excited about it. Are you excited about it, Blondie?
I am. I really, and I'll tell you the reason I'm excited for it. I want to see how good hair looks in it.
Well, obviously the hair is there to impress, but do you think that the story looks very good?
I mean, the story doesn't look that impressive. The story looks like something we've all seen before. You know.
Is it Irish? Scottish?
Yeah, Irish.
Well, it's all Scottish people, right?
Blondie, how is it that you can relate to a movie like this personally?
Yeah, it's like daughter, princess, you know, wants to do her own thing, but she's being forced to, you know, marry and blah, blah, blah. I don't know, it just looks really cool.
So, you know, you can relate to these sort of princess movies like Little Mermaid, Mulan. Would you say that Brave looks like you might be able to relate to it more than either one of those?
Easily. Easily. I'd even go as far as to say since Little Mermaid, because I think Mulan was inferior to Little Mermaid.
But Ariel's not any kind of an action star. She doesn't swing a sword, does she?
She fights Ursula at the end. Maybe not with a sword, but with her music.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Good point, good point.
Yeah, probably better get that guy from that other movie that came with those guns. And
Yeah, it looks like there is a long list of British and Scottish people, and then John Ratzenberger. But he's a Pixar mainstay.
Right.
He's in
And Cliff Clavin's from Boston, and Boston is
part of
Irish.
England. Oh yeah, you're going a different route.
I was
there.
going a different.
A lot of Irish people in Boston, but this is Scottish again.
Look at you singing again.
This episode's been going on for hours, and I think this has been the one set the whole time.
I do remember this episode.
Is
It's a big deal.
Oh, there's David Addison. I was wondering where he was.
Yeah, he's the cornet player.
Cornet? Is that like a type of trumpet
Yeah, it's the kind of trumpet that Richard Gere plays.
in real life or in some movie?
Well, Cotton Club and in real life.
I will somehow start some online petition to get the return of Bruno to play my next birthday party.
Maybe he would do it. He just keeps getting people asking Bruce Willis to show up for their birthday party. Maybe he'll actually entertain
Yeah, he'll be
and
so
offer for
excited.
Bruno to play.
I think he'd do it for like 50 G's. So it's not happening.
So what are we done here?
I mean, I don't. If you had anything else to add about Brave, I mean, I'm excited for it. I'll watch it. I'll think it looks cool. You know,
It'll be another one of those movies that I say, oh, I'll watch it with my kid down the road eventually, and then I never will.
much better than a Cars movie.
And about at the same level as Ratatouille. Better than Ratatouille.
Better than Ratatouille. I mean,
I like Ratatouille.
I'd say if you like Robin Hood or any of those medieval parables, fables, any of those, watch it because it's, you know, it looks like a mix of all those thrown together. Just like Cars was a mix of every Steve McQueen movie just thrown together and made into cartoon form. Hello.
how are you?
Should we wrap this up here?
But yeah, when you watch it, look for the water and the hair.
I thought they figured both of those things out. Didn't Bandit
He seems to think they figured it out.
something sassy to you about the hair on Monsters Inc.?
Oh yeah, was that a Pixar movie too? Yeah, he was talking about Sully. I mean, they definitely figured it out in How to Train Your Dragon, but that's DreamWorks. So, I mean, I guess I'm really just watching this movie to compare How to Train Your Dragon and DreamWorks to Brave and Pixar, and who's better at hair and water, and big, bulky, pseudo Viking people.
At least it's not a Shrek movie.
What do you mean? At least it's not a Shrek movie. I'll watch Shrek 10.
Really? You've watched all the Shrek movies?
No.
The Brave.
Brave.
Check it
Check
out.
it out. Brave. Check it out.
Great questions, Bandit. Great job.
Welcome to a short interlude with Bad Boy and Bandit. It's like
More like a finale.
It's more like a finale.
It's more like we had a short running time this week, so we're popping on at the end here to let you know about what's happening in the store next week, because we won't be doing a video cast. It's Thanksgiving week, and it's a slow week for releases anyway. All we've got is go ahead, you say it.
Expendables 2.
So yeah, so not Tuesday the 13th, but Tuesday the 20th.
Yeah,
we're getting Expendables 2, and that's Thanksgiving week, and we're not gonna bother with one of these things.
No, we're taking in time to eat that turkey and enjoy the time. So one thing I wanted to mention right off the bat, that with a movie like this, with a cast like this, you can clearly expect cool things. I mean, I'll go one, then you go one.
Yeah, I mean, all we really need to say about this movie is who's in it, and that's all people really need to know.
Sylvester Stallone,
Jason Statham,
Jean-Claude Van Damme,
Jet Li,
Dolph Lundgren,
Chuck Norris,
Bruce Willis,
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Terry Crews,
Randy Couture,
Liam Hemsworth,
Charisma Carpenter.
So Blondie, what kind of cool things can you expect from this movie?
Cool stuff. Dinosaurs. Frankenstein.